Okay, I think it's going. Sorry, I should learn to talk without my hand in front of my mouth. Hello, everybody. It is March 17th. It is St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day to you all. I hope you're celebrating in a most Irish fashion, and if you celebrated last night, I hope you're recovering in such an Irish fashion as well. I just realized that I'm wearing a bracelet that does say "Kiss Me, I'm Irish." I wasn't actually sure what it said when I put it on, but I am Irish, so there you have it. I can wear that legitimately. It's not just a fake thing. Well, I have Irish in me anyway. I'm not like fully Irish or anything like that. I even have little rainbows on my ears. Anyway, I am here just because it is March and I haven't been here in a while. And so I thought I'd pop in and see how everybody's doing. I wrote some things down to actually like talk about and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. And if I stay on track or if my bumper car of thought gets the better of me. Anyway, well, as many of you know, here in Rapid and most of South Dakota, we got one heck of a blizzard last week. Wasn't a lot of snow that came down, but it was a lot of snow that blew around, and there were some pretty healthy drifts, and the kids had 3 days off from school because of it, and, you know, I feel bad for the school board. They can't win for losing. People gripe and complain if they don't give the kids the day off. They gripe and complain if they do give the kids the day off. You know what, as long as it all sorts itself out in the end, do what you gotta do, man. Do what you need to do for the safety of my kids. I appreciate that. You know, and if you're the boss of somebody who has kids and they have nothing to do with their kids, if school calls off and you're a jerk, well, then that's just it. You're a jerk. Yeah, things need to get done and you pay people to be there, but if they don't have a choice, they don't have a choice, man. So back up off yourself. Anyway, dismount from the high horse. Let's see, what else? Oh, and around the same time we were getting hammered with snow, Nebraska was getting hammered with rain, as well as the eastern side of South Dakota. I'm from Nebraska, so Nebraska's a little bit more near and dear to my heart than South Dakota. Not to say that you guys aren't all fantastic and wonderful, but I am way more heartbroken and bothered by the flooding and stuff like that going on in Nebraska, because the majority of it is happening in the area where the majority of my family and a lot of my friends from, you know, junior high and high school and stuff like that are living. And looking at the pictures of the devastation, the towns that I lived in, the highways that I've driven on, none of that will ever be the same. And that makes me sad. It's all already changed because I haven't been back in so long and that kind of thing, and I get that. But, you know, in your head you have an idea and a picture of what your hometown looked like, and my fear that it won't look like that when I go back. So anyway, there's that. If you know people down there, I hope they're safe. If you live down there, I hope you're safe. If you have people East River here in South Dakota, I hope they're safe. If you can help these folks in any way, please do. If you know people that can help them, shoot them that direction. I feel pretty helpless up and over here because, you know, I can't do anything from here. I don't know that I could do anything down there because all the roads are flooded out and closed and busted up and nobody can go anywhere. But anyway, so just keep Nebraska in your thoughts and, you know, hope that everybody gets through it okay. A lot of ranchers and farmers and stuff like that have lost everything. Houses, livestock, fields, equipment, everything is gone. And it's devastating. But, you know, they'll pull through, you know, go Big Red, all that kind of stuff. They'll get it done. Anyway, okay, so moving on. Oh, more flooding. I don't know if any of you living in Rapid have driven by the creek lately. And yes, I say crick, not creek. I know how it's spelled. I don't want to get a bunch of lectures on that. Okay, like I said, I'm from Nebraska. I say crick. All right. Anyway, the creek is running pretty fast and running pretty high. We had a lot of snow over the last couple months, and it's finally starting to melt, and it doesn't have a whole lot of places to go. So keep your eye on that too if you live near the creek. See, I said creek just for you. If you live near the creek, look, just pay attention. Like I say, it is running pretty fast and pretty high. Just keep your eyes open because we could potentially have some flash flooding here as well. Not near as bad as Nebraska or East River or even Iowa. I understand they're getting it now too. So anyway, just keep your eyes peeled. Sorry, that's your PSA for now. Let's see. Oh, guess what's coming? Spring! Yay! It happens sometime this month. I can never remember the date. It's either on my sister's birthday or after it. I can never remember. So there's that. One of my brother's birthdays is tomorrow. Happy birthday, Jason, a day early. My mom's birthday would have been Friday. She'd been 70, so there was that, the Ides of March. There you go. Let's see, what else we got? I'm looking at my calendar while I'm talking to you. Sorry, I should have written that stuff down. La 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 la. Oh, hockey. Hockey season's over for us. The Gold Diggers, we made it into the championship round, and we did lose, so we were second for the league, which is great, because I don't think that the rest of the teams thought we would make it that far, so I guess we showed them. I was one of the coaches. There's 3 of us. There was me, Bill, and Greg. Greg was the head coach. Bill and I was there for most of it. Bill works every other day and all that kind of stuff, so he didn't make it to as many games as he would have liked, but we came in second. It was an amazing game. We tied it up and ended up in overtime, and then we kept that tied, and then we ended up in a shootout, and we lost in the shootout. So, but that's okay. I mean, the kids played their hearts out. They had a great time. Of course, they were heartbroken that they lost, but I mean, we couldn't have been any prouder of the game that they played. It was fun to watch, and it was fun to be a part of, and hopefully I'll do it again next year. I guess we'll find out. We'll see. There's a lot of work and a lot of time commitment, and I learned a lot, though. It was great. I had a good time. Sean, I let him play the last game of the season, the championship game. As you guys know, he broke his collarbone at the very beginning of the season, so hasn't played any games since then. But since it was the last game of the season and it's been several months, he got cleared from the doctor's office to skate and all that kind of stuff. I did let him skate. He did a great job. I'm super proud of the way he handled everything. Let's see, that's done. Oh, the 5Ks that I've decided to do every month. My next one is coming up on Saturday the 23rd. I am going to do that. I had to keep this one private because the last one that I put up as public, people shared the crap out of it, and since it was a free event, it actually turned into an event. There were over 500 people interested and almost 40 people that said they were coming, and the city reached out to me and said, hey, can't do that. There's permits, and there's insurance, and there's things that need to happen. And so I canceled that one. I went ahead and I did it on my own as I posted on here and stuff like that, but back in February. But so this one I had to keep on the DL. You're more than welcome to come and take a walk with me, though, on Saturday morning, the 23rd. I'm going to start walking about 9 o'clock. I think I'll start at Old Storybook Island again. Who knows? If it changes, it changes. But anyway, it's not a real event. It's just something that I'm doing to hold myself accountable. So there's that. Let's see. My grandbaby came and visited a couple weeks ago, along with her mama, of course, and I just cannot believe how big and beautiful that baby is. She is going to give her mother and father a run for their money, though, because that girl is sassy, and she's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm excited to watch it happen. They're coming back up in July. Hopefully I can get down there before then. If the weather starts to cooperate anytime soon, we'll see. So that's good. Let's see, what else have I got on here? Oh, I got another tattoo. I know. Surprise, surprise for those of you that know me. This one was another mother-daughter tattoo with my other daughter, Ashley. I already had my Superman symbol, so she had some words in Kryptonian that she wanted on hers, and so she got herself a Supergirl symbol, and we both have the words above that. I added the words above my symbol. I can't say the words correctly, but it stands for Stronger Together, which I thought was super awesome that she wanted to share that with me. And so that's what we've got. Plus my Phoenix got finished, so Daniel, thanks for that. It looks amazing, and oddly enough, doesn't hurt too bad, although it is still pretty warm over there to the touch, but doesn't hurt too bad, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see, the Vagina Monologues. There were a couple different performances of those from February into March, and those went really well. The outpouring of support for, Wavy, which is who the proceeds went to, was amazing. They raised quite a bit of money, if I understand things correctly, for Wavy. I think close to $3,000 or over $3,000 for Wavy, and that's Working Against Violence, Inc., I believe is what that stands for. But they do great work. They're there for anybody. They, man, woman, child. If you're in a situation that you don't know how to get out of and can't get out of, they're the people to talk to. They're there And if you do decide to go there and get help, they won't tell the person you're trying to get away from where you are. That's not how it works. But anyway, that was a great experience. Once again, Chrissy did an amazing job directing that and getting everything set up. The other ladies in the cast did an amazing job and shared some of their own stories this year, and a lot of them were very heartfelt, and, well, all of them were very heartfelt, but brave. These women are brave for sharing their stories, and I appreciate that they were able to do that. Not everybody can, and not everybody can hear those stories either. That's hard for some people. So for those gals to put themselves up there like that and put themselves out there is, I think it's pretty awesome. And the men that came out to support those women and stuff like that, amazing as well. Let's see, I say a lot still, and that's not going to change, so you should probably just deal with that. Let's see, ooh, Reptile Gardens is open. I didn't know that. Amber told me that, I think, when she was here, but I kind of forgot. I'm not used to them opening until April, but they're open already, so score for Amy, because I love Reptile Gardens and Bear Country. Reptile Gardens I can actually afford to go to over and over and over again because I buy one pass and it lasts me the whole year. And no, nothing really ever changes there, except their flowers get prettier as the year goes on, and their shows stay the same, but, you know, I enjoy going there. It's a nice place to just go around and walk and be outside and all that kind of good stuff. So, if you have never been to Reptile Gardens, I highly suggest you go. They're open right now, like I said. Right now, if you go and you live in Rapid, or in the area, you can get the pass, and it lasts you the entire year, which is until November. And it's cheaper if you get it before summertime. So before May sometime, if you get it, it's a little bit cheaper than it is in May. Because, you know, the summer season, and that's how tourist things work. It's whatever. But even in May, it's not expensive. It's not super expensive by any stretch. So Reptile Gardens, I highly suggest it. It's a lot of fun. Armadillos opened March 1st. How exciting is that? I love them as well. I look forward to those things on a yearly basis. I know it's ridiculous, and I'm a grown-ass woman, and those are childlike things to enjoy, but I enjoy them. We were going to go there yesterday because coffee-flavored ice cream is my favorite from them, and that's what they had yesterday and stuff, and we went, but we had also gone and eaten prior to that, and we're really, really full, so we went and we got it to go, so I'll be eating that later. That's super exciting, too. Something to look forward to. Let's see if you can hear that bling-blinging on my computer. It's my phone and computer doing things. I don't know. What else we got? What else do we have? I don't write anything else down. I don't know why. Oh, I did write one more thing down. So, the Smiles for Miles page that I started doing, there's two other admins that started it with me. They don't get on here much and stuff like that, and they're very busy. And all of those things, but those ladies are my best friends, and I went and had lunch with them today down at Murphy's, and it was a lot of fun. It's nice to just hang out and eat and talk about nothing. It's fantastic, in fact. But anyway, we started this page 4 years ago already. In 2015, we put this shindig together in this bad boy. It hasn't gone much of anywhere, and we haven't done much of anything, and I don't think it's touched too terribly many people, but I don't care. It's good for me. Hopefully, maybe someday, you know, I'll know if it affected anybody in a positive fashion. Hopefully it's not affected anybody negatively, because that is the opposite of what we're trying to do here. Maybe someday I'll figure out a way to make my videos not look so grainy and stuff. Maybe using my webcam is not the way to go. But that is what it is, and that's what I've got, so that's what we're doing. So yeah, 4 years. It's hard for me to fathom that, actually. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago. We were all in a place where everything was so negative and down, and we were down, and it was just not a good place to be. And so we started this page, and, you know, hopefully it's helped some people. If it has, I'm so glad. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. For those of you that have stuck with it and actually have liked the page and stayed with it, thank you. Share it with your friends. You know, the more people that like it, I guess, the more it gets seen and stuff like that. With Facebook's new algorithms and how they do things, I don't even know that anybody ever sees these, quite frankly, other than, you know, my kids and Bill's kids and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, kind of thing. I don't really have anything else other than I hope that everybody is doing well. I hope that you've survived winter. I hope that the flooding and all of the tragedy and stuff like that that's happening around you isn't ending you, so to speak. You know, you're not alone. Nobody's ever alone. If you're beating yourself up for something, knock it off. I'm sure that there's somebody out there that could tell you how great and wonderful you are, but you need to try to be that way in your own head too. Much easier said than done. I have discovered by watching some of the old videos, I do this a lot. They're my jazz hands, I guess. And I touch my face, so I'm sorry, I'll stop. I'm not going to stop. I changed my mind. Let's see, what else do we have? I really think that that's probably it. Just, keep on keeping on. If you know somebody that needs help, help them. If you're the person that needs help, ask for it. Help is out there if you need it. If you just want to go to the park and draw hopscotch grids on the bike path as soon as they're dried out, go for it. I know I've done it, and then I sit back and I watch, and it's amazing. It's amazing to watch what happens when you do stuff like that. People will play, and that's important. It's important to play. I think a lot of people have forgotten how to do that. I have not. Some days I think that I do, but then I remember, oh wait, you know how to play. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, have a fantastic evening. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, the rest of your St. Patrick's Day. Like I say, I'm going to do the 5K on Saturday, and then I'm going to go to canvas to paint me a little picture, and go from there. So yeah, you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you all later. I'm sorry this went on for the 17-ish minutes that it's going on for, but that's what happens when I write stuff down. I can't shorten things unless, even if I'm prepared. So anyway, thanks for sticking with me, and you guys have a great rest of your week, rest of your weekend, and going into your week, enjoy yourselves, and I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. Bye.